The Creepiest presents World's 10 Most Mysterious Pictures Ever Taken. In almost 200 years of photography, a few unique and occasionally mind-boggling photos have been captured. Number 10. The Martian is Peru, September 13, 2012. In 2004, the Mars exploration rover Opportunity had already detected curious blueberry-shaped microscopic formations in the soil. But a much stranger picture was taken by Opportunity at the end of 2012 depicting bigger spherules suggested to be made of hematite, a possible sign of past presence of water. Scientists are still uncertain of what these things might be. Number 9. Cook Island Sea Monster, March 1965. This is a well-known picture that many people nowadays assume to be a computer job. But not many know that this large unknown marine animal is in fact a classic photograph taken by Robert Lisserick in 1965 and widely discussed among zoology. Number 8. Black Knight Satellite, December 11, 1998. This photograph is one of the several observations made by some of the first man-made satellites in 1960 reporting unidentified objects in polar orbit. Since then, the Black Knight was said to disappear and reappear at regular intervals, like in these pictures taken in 1998 by NASA's STS-88 mission. Among these images, STS-88 72466. Zooming in provides greater detail on the structure of this strange object, but it has yet to be identified as known piece of man-made debris. Number 7. The Babushka Lady, November 22, 1963. 22nd November 1963, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, as the 35th President of the USA, during the analysis of the film footage, a mysterious woman was spotted. She was wearing a brown overcoat and a scarf on her head, the source of her nickname. She can be seen in many shots holding a camera and carefully filming the scene. The FBI searched for this woman for a long time but could never discover her identity. Number 6. Charlie Chaplin Movies, Cell Phone, January 6, 1928. In the DVD extras of Chaplin's The Circus, people were given access to a short film and photos of the movie's premiere in 1928 in which appears a person seemingly talking on a cell phone. Filmmaker George Clark recently claimed this was proof of time travelers, and the story captivated the internet. Some raised the prospect that this person was actually using an ear trumpet, but this does not explain why the woman appears to be laughing and talking into the device. Number 5. The Hesdalen Light, September 20, 2007. In 2007, a group of teachers, students, and scientists established a science camp in Norway to study the phenomenon known as the Hesdalen Lights. On a clear night, G. Hodge managed to take this picture using exposure time of 30 seconds. The analysis of the spectrum reveals the object to be made of silicon, iron, titan, and scandium. Despite being the most informative, this photo isn't the only one that has been taken of the phenomenon. But the lights still have scientists scratching their heads over what exactly is happening in the Hesdalen Valley. Number 4. The Unknown Rebel, June 5, 1989. June 5, 1989, one day after the Chinese government's violent crackdown on the Tiananmen protest, pictures are taken of Chang'an Avenue where a column of tanks is blocked by a man protesting alone in front of the armored vehicles. Who was the tank man and what happened to his remains a mystery, but the photograph immediately became very famous, and the mystery man became a powerful symbol of non-violent resistance throughout the world. Number 3. Solway Firth, Spaceman, May 23, 1964. In 1964, Jim Templeton was on a day trip to Burgh Marsh with his daughter and wife. Alone in the marsh, he decided to take some photos of his daughter. When the pictures were developed, he noticed one with mysterious figure appearing in the background. He complained to the film manufacturer Kodak, but analysis confirmed that nothing unusual was done to the film. There is no explanation to this picture so far. Number 2. The Goddards Squadron photograph taken in 1919, published in 1975. This photo is a group portrait of Goddards Squadron which had served in the World War I at the HMS Daedalus training facility. All the top of the photo are intriguing detail. A face appealing behind one of the officers recognized by ex-members of the squadron to be an air mechanic named Freddie Jackson, who was accidentally killed 2 days earlier by an airplane propeller. His funeral had actually taken place on the day the photograph was snapped. Number 1. Geophone Rock Anomaly, December 11, 1972. There is nothing wrong with this image. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. Numbers are the reference number of a photo taken by Apollo 17 near the Geophone Rock during the last flight to the moon and listed as a blank in the Apollo 17 photographic index. This photo certainly suffers from extreme light exposure and noise issues. But it is in fact not completely blank, as adjusting the contrast reveals pyramid-like structures. An ionic discovery considering the ancient ruins of Stonehenge depicted on the mission badge.